I feel like the cops didn't do anything crazy. That's what I feel.
That's crazy.
I don't think they did anything crazy. I think it ain't conditioned. I think Tyreek was out of line, man. Football players are one of the most dangerous men in the world. So many football players just lose it in their brain and kill people, strangle people. People come to the stadium. Javon Belcher, my favorite team, Kansas City Chiefs, came in, just shot everybody and then shot himself. These niggas get hit every week and then they get all these brain injuries. You don't know what these niggas be on.
What they got to do with this?
Because he pulls. Hold on.
Not a damn
yes,
thing.
it does. He pulls his window down. He pulls it up. The police knocks on it. Pull your window down. I ain't gotta pull my window down. Stop touching on my window. And then he pulls his dark tinted window up. Right then and there, I wouldn't have been opposed to the police pulling out his pistol and doing whatever he got to do.
Wow,
that's crazy.
You cannot pull your window, dark tinted window up when the police pulls you over. There's no telling what you got in there. There's no telling what you doing in there.
Yes, sir.
There's no telling what you got going on. You got Tyreek Hill, who, right now, what Tyreek is doing today, he came out and said he's calling for the cop to be fired. Okay, after be dragged. Now, he did admit, he says, I could have done things better, but the one cop who, it was the cop who was aggressive and put him to the ground, is the one he says needs to be fired. Now, Black knows, because we were on Facebook talking about it, I feel like the cops didn't do anything crazy. That's what I feel.
That's crazy.
I don't think they did anything crazy. I think it ain't conditioned. I think Tyreek was out of line, man.
Yeah, hell no, I'm Tyreek. No. Remember when Scotty Scheffler got arrested on the way to the, I don't know, whatever.
Yeah, that was
I won the U.S. Open or something. It was a big tournament, right? But like, bruh, like if I'm the cop and I pull you over, you roll down the window, the Dolphins play at 1, and it's Tyreek fucking Hill. If anything, I'm gonna say sign this shit and go. That's it, bro. I'm sorry. Like I know people don't want favoritism in the world.
I don't want favoritism.
No. We need. Are you a Dolphins fan?
I'm not.
That's why.
But listen, man. To me, it's not all about race and all this other shit.
It's Tyreek Hill.
This is
I'm on the way to the NFL game.
I don't care where you're on the way to.
It's way more important than your fucking cops.
Football players are one of the most dangerous men in the world. So many football players just lose it in their brain and kill people, strangle people. People come to the stadium. Javon Belcher, my favorite team, Kansas City Chiefs, came in, just shot everybody and then shot himself. These niggas get hit every week and then they get all these fucking brain injuries. You don't know what these niggas be on.
What they got to do with this?
Because he pulls. Hold on.
Not a damn
yes,
thing.
it does. He pulls his window down. He pulls it up. The police knocks on it. Pull your window down. I ain't gotta pull my motherfucking window down. Stop touching on my window. And then he pulls his dark tinted window up. Right then and there, I wouldn't have been opposed to the police pulling out his pistol and doing whatever he got to do.
Wow,
that's crazy.
You cannot pull your dark tinted window up when the police pulls you over. There's no telling what you got in there. There's no telling what you doing in there.
Yes, sir.
There's no telling what you got going on.
Yes, sir.
That's beyond crazy.
There's no telling what you got going on.
That is beyond crazy.
It's a dark tinted window. Ain't no telling what you doing in there. I asked you to pull your window down. You pull your window up.
I'm on my way to the first NFL game of the season.
You can see him in the video doing this and that.
Bro, it's Tyreek Hill.
I don't care who it is.
He finna pull out a gun and shoot the police?
On his way to a game.
On his way to an NFL game.
I didn't think Javon Belcher would come to the NFL stadium.
That's totally
30 minutes ago. He got a game and shoot everybody and himself.
We're talking about one of the greatest receivers ever, bro.
He's a starting linebacker.
He already shot the girl at the house. Dude.
Okay, nobody knew that. Nobody knew that.
Bro,
he made all the way to the stadium. That don't make it better.
Tyreek
He shot the girl. That don't make it better.
This is cheetah.
And that's just one instance. That's 5 or 6 instances every single year.
You saw the whole video?
There's Tyreek Hill?
Yeah, you saw the whole body.
I said the police did get excessive.
That's the conversation. Everything else is null and void.
It's not null and void.
It is.
You cannot pull your dark tinted window up when the police ask you to pull it down, and then you cannot.
Okay, let me.
If that was a white cop,
let me.
I don't know.
Let me tell you a story.
I don't know.
Let me tell you a story. I'm from Winter Park, of course. I'm from Winter Park. I grew up around people with old money, right? So when I was about 17, one of my friends, who his father is very well off, he bought him a new car. And he said, hey, man, drive my new car. And so we driving around Maitland, Winter Park, and he like, man, go faster. So I'm speeding through Maitland. So we get pulled over, right?
Maitland, you should already know.
The way we got pulled over, the cop had to go to the passenger side. I'm driving, but it's not my car. My friend, who's a bushy head white kid in the polo shirt, lets this cop have it. Why the fuck did you pull us over? This is my car. Everything's good. He going off. Roll the window up. I'm like, bro, I'm a black kid. I'm gonna get in trouble. You doing this? Nah, fuck that. It's not illegal to curse at a cop. This is what a white kid told me. And what I realized at that moment is, it's not illegal to curse at a cop. But to me, it is. So
it shouldn't be.
So if you see Tyreek, not even if it's Tyreek Hill, he seen him in a very expensive car in a tank top and a gold chain, and he said, "Don't knock on my window like that." I've heard people say way worse than that.
Can I interject here? I know. I've talked already.
I still have something to say.
I know you do.
Hill.
Let me interject right here really quick.
Cheetah.
Let me
You let Cheetah go.
Because
you don't even give Cheetah a ticket.
A lot of people are saying what you're saying, right? And that makes 1,000% sense. But here goes the thing. We've been black our whole lives.
Yeah, but that's
it's not, it don't make it good or bad. It is what it is.
But look,
and everybody knows every black
human being. I'm not black. I'm not black. I'm Tyreek Hill.
No, but listen.
You know what it is, black.
Listen, Bubba.
So act accordingly.
Bubba, we're not talking about how it is. We're talking about how things should be.
It ain't never going to be that.
But that doesn't make it right.
I know it don't, but it ain't never going to be. We need to move out the country if that's what you want. It's never going to be that. No matter what president is in office, no matter what cop push, it's never going to be that. It is what it is. It's been that since.
But that doesn't make it
our
okay.
great grandfather's been here. It's going to be here when our great grandchildren are here.
But what you saying, hey, he should have just shot him.
I didn't say he should have shot him. I said I wouldn't have been surprised.
I
said if it was a white cop. Tell me.
At one point, you said if it was a white cop, you would have been okay with him doing what he did.
I did not say that. I did not say that. I did not say I would have been okay with him shooting him.
Did he say that?
I did not say he would have been okay with him shooting him.
I want you to watch this later.
Did he say that?
I did not say that.
You did not say the word.
Let us know.
I did not say okay. I did not say that.
You did not say the word shooting, but you said
do what he had to
try to do. And we
all
all
know
knew
what that
you
means.
I wouldn't have been surprised if he did whatever he did.
What he did. And even that's crazy. But
the way you said it,
that's what it was intended to say.
The way you said it, everybody in this room knew.
Well, that's what I was intended to say. If it was a white cop, I wouldn't have been surprised if he did.
No. Listen. Let's get beyond the race shit. I don't give a damn. Let's get beyond the race shit, bro. If this man was on the way,
I'm saying it because of the tinted window. The cop knocked on your window, asked you to pull your window down, and then you pulled your black tinted window up. That's what I'm saying.
I'm glad you're not a cop. I'm gonna be honest.
I'm glad you're not a cop. And then, bruh, like I get it. Like, okay, let's treat people fair, all this other stuff, but bruh, this is Tyreek. This is the Miami Dolphins. This is the best player on the Miami Dolphins. You pull over the best player on the Miami Dolphins. If you're a cop, if you're a cop, you know, and you're by the stadium. You're patrolling by the stadium. You know it's a game today.
Yeah.
You know it's a game today if you're patrolling by the stadium. He's the best player. You pull over the best player on his way to the stadium, to the game. You're going to give him a hard time?
Yes.
You're an asshole.
Make an example
That's some bullshit.
Yeah, but
exactly. That's some bullshit.
I mean, but
that's some bullshit.
Outside of him being Tyreek Hill.
No, he is Tyreek Hill.
No, but listen though. Outside of him being Tyreek Hill, you knocking on the window, you saying don't knock on my window like that does not warrant him yanking you out the car physically. That doesn't.
Kobe says I said if the cop I wouldn't have been surprised if the cop pulled out his pistol. That's what I said.
Yeah, but
here's the bigger.
Chat saved us. Chat saved you. The chat saved you.
Here's the bigger point. Cops are the most easily offended people on the planet.
That is true.
They have such a fake, insecure sense of security and authority that's why these incidents happen. You pull a guy over for careless driving. Big fucking deal. The penalty for that is a ticket. You can write him the ticket, pass it through the window. If he doesn't accept the ticket, you can mail it to him and the ticket stands.
Literally.
You had a ton of options at your disposal. But because you, as a fucking little dick cop, got offended that he was not going to roll down the window and play your little authoritarian game, you got offended, and that's why it escalated. Right. That's it. It's on the cop 100%.
Drops Mike.
Not how life
drops
works.
Mike.
We talking about the legal proper procedure.
Exactly.
But that's not it.
It is.
You guys are living in a different world. Y'all not living in the same world I've been living in my entire life.
I grew up in Winter Park. I get pulled over 10 times a year.
And are you pulling that trick?
I give him my license, I give him my registration, and then I roll my window up.
Okay, he did not do that.
But you don't have to.
Yes, you kind of do.
Tyreek
You kind of
Hill
do.
No, he said
outside of Dolphin
he
Stadium
gave his license,
before
his
the game.
registration, and he said, "Give me my ticket. I'm running late." That's all. Unless you're taking me to jail, there's nothing else to be said.
No. Because don't take the Tyreek Hill part out of it, bro. If you're come home, baby. If you're a cop right here, you patrolling on Anderson, outside of the Amway Center, you pull over Paolo Banchero. You know it's a Magic game that night. You gonna give him a hard time? No, you gonna say, "Oh, hey,
but no,
how you doing, Mr.
but
Banchero?"
To the point you made with the tint and moving around and this and that, you have to have context in life.
Right.
And you know you've just pulled over Tyreek Hill. You know he's on his way to the stadium.
know it's a
for the
Dolphins game.
The likelihood that he's going to pull out a firearm
It's high.
It's
Hell
not
no.
high.
It's high.
Hell no.
Bubba.
You
gotta
don't.
talk-
Are you living in the same NFL world I'm living in? These niggas go crazy every single season. There's
nigga
not a
don't get
season
hit.
that you've been alive, that I've been alive, that niggas haven't lost their mind, beat the shit out of their girl to death, kill somebody, shoot somebody, beat somebody, strangle somebody every single season.
Bubba.
These CTE is real.
Bubba,
Bruh,
stop
that's
And it's
not
the only
Tyreek
sport
Hill,
where it's
man.
like that. It don't matter who it is.
Stop
If you
watching
play in the
news.
NFL,
because
how else am I gonna know?
because
that this is happening?
because NFL players are not shooting cops in traffic every year, bro.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
not
how many
happening.
how many instances
This
of that
isn't.
have happened?
How many
This
times
isn't.
that happened?
Yeah, how many
It's
times?
On the way
How about
to the game.
How
On the way.
niggas is running over niggas in the road.
Bubba.
In Minnesota, the
Bubba.
Minnesota
Bubba.
receiver ran over this
It's not
white lady
on the
and
way
her
to the
dog.
game.
And
It's
her
on the way
dog.
to the
I
game.
don't care. He was the best receiver one of the best receivers in the league.
Bubba, this is
you
not-
got this other guy.
This is not comparable to somebody saying, "Give me my ticket so I can go because I'm going to be late."
Y'all can say what y'all want to
To an
say.
NFL
These
game.
niggas is dangerous to me. I know.
no,
I've
you
seen
tripping.
it. These niggas is
I'm
dangerous.
sorry you're afraid of black people, but
Niggas is dangerous,
it
man.
just doesn't work.
Yeah.
It just doesn't work that way.
I don't.
dog.
I don't want my sisters dealing with them. I don't want my police officers
Well, I'll say
dealing
this.
with
Look,
them.
I'm
And they
taking race,
unpredictable.
bro. I'm not talking about
So
race.
are they-
Take race out of it, bro.
Yo, Bubba
If you
hates
pull-
black people and then is an advocate for BCUs.
Bro, if you pull Brian Cranston over, if you pull Brian Cranston over right outside of our studios, right outside of Paramount Studios, you feel me? On the way to the set
To film Your Honor. Which
to
is on
film Your
Netflix right
Honor,
now.
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, bro, I'm sorry. Like,
What about if you
don't
pull
do
OJ
that.
over? That's his age range. What if you pull
If
OJ
you pull
over?
OJ over, then something's wrong. He's dead.
They didn't even pull OJ over. They didn't pull him over.
You couldn't get to him.
No, they could have. They sat right behind him. They didn't pull him over.
I sat right behind.
I knew we was gonna disagree. I understand, but it's all right, man.
All right, shout out to Tyreek,
If
man.
if you a black
Holla
man,
at the kid,
if
man.
you a black man, I
Cheetah.
advise you not to do what Cheetah did.
No, but
that's what I advise you not
I advise
to do.
you not to do it.
That's what I advise you
Don't
not to
do
do.
that.
You can listen to these people up here if y'all want to. I advise you not to get pulled over and pull up your dark tinted window when they're asking you to pull your window down. I advise you not to do it. And if you do
I
do
also
it,
advise the police officers, if you're a cop in Miami, outside of the Dolphin Stadium, and the best player pulls up, just let him go or either give him the ticket and let him be.
Just mail him a ticket.
This is man,
Just
you about to
mail the
ruin the
ticket,
Dolphins'
man.
whole season, man.
That first of all, this is the last point, and then we can move on
Yeah,
if
yeah,
y'all
yeah.
want. But a cop's first job is de-escalation. You don't raise the tension.
and I did say they was out of line and they got
So after that, there's no other discussion.
Yeah.
You can't say, well, he should have did this. No,
yeah, Tyreek could have been better. He could have
Yeah,
done
but-
less.
Which he said today.
both
but
both
the issue,
parties could have been better.
But the
Fire
behavior-
that cop, man. Fire that cop. He has no place.
That's police
in Miami.
officers that have actually killed people
Do you
that have not
do you
got fired
understand
yet.
how important teams
Well,
are
that's
to a city, bro? The Dolphins are important to this city, bro. The Dolphins are the only team that ever go undefeated. The Dolphins at Dan
I
Marino.
prefer Tampa
the
Bay
Dolphins,
Bucks.
This is the best chance to win a Super Bowl ever.
The behavior of the cop was utterly predictable, and that's why they're resented for what they are.
Right.
Because they conduct themselves in this way.
Right.
They're assholes.
Amen.
And you
He
got
was
you
an
got
asshole.
you got to add context. This guy, if he's late, he get fined. That fine is going to be a lot more.
Well, stop
than a
speeding.
ticket. It's going to be a lot more.
And let's chill with the lateness.
What do you
That's
mean stop
extra, 'cause
speeding?
they wasn't
The man's
late.
on the
They
way to
wasn't
the
running
game.
late.
They
And
weren't-
then said
they-
he had plenty of time. He was on plenty of platforms. Said he had
No, they
plenty of
don't.
time.
The
Yes.
players have to be there way ahead of
He
time.
said He had plenty of time to get there.
I know you feel like he should have been shot because why would you just not say yes sir? What else do you need?
That's what you need to do.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, Massa.
Especially if you running late.
He should have showed his freedom papers and just shut up.
That's what you need to do. Yes, sir, Massa.
What's Jamie Foxx? You need to in that movie. That's what he needed to do.
He should have. I've been mighty tired, boss.
Yeah, y'all act like we in Africa. We not in Ghana. We are in America. You. This is how we get treated.
I tell cops all the time, just give me my ticket so I can be on my way. I ripped up
with
the
your
ticket.
window down.
I'm trans white. That's how I behave.
I ain't gonna lie. I done got a ticket
over.
for ripping up a ticket and throwing it out the window. They pulled me right back over again.
Mm-hmm.
I ripped that ticket, threw it out the window, pulled me right back over again.
But okay, why does that happen? Like that's so
Because
unnecessary.
they're assholes.
When you write the ticket stands. If if you don't pay it timely or make a decision,
They gave me a
timely,
ticket for littering.
But what I'm saying is that's just a level of petty bullshit that controls law enforcement, and that's
They're
why
not
they
paid
suck.
enough, and
Don't make excuses.
I'm not making excuses. I'm not making no excuse. There's no excuse. There's no excuse.
No, there's no excuse, and I'm sick of excuses because this is the job you chose. You knew what the pay scale was when you went there,
That's true.
so don't complain about it now.
Yeah.
But according to Bubba, he should have been shot, and I get it.
Let Tyreek go, man. I don't care. I wouldn't care if it was what player it was. If he was white or black or Hispanic, it wouldn't matter, bro. It's outside the stadium. It's almost game time. That's more important than anything.
But imagine how mad they were when they realized that they don't have much power at all because they boss got on the horn and said,
That they about to get
you better let
fired.
them black people go,
Nigga, you
man.
fired now.
Yeah.
They
you
were
fired.
He was on
at,
administrative leave or something.
Yeah.
Like as soon as it happened.
they were out of
fired.
handcuffs
You're
and in that
fired.
stadium before they started serving popcorn.
I was gonna say before kickoff.
Yeah,
before I arrived at the game.
That's all I'm trying to say. If they did that to Paulo, bro, you're fired. All right, it's on the Amway, bro, you're fired. Banchero, you're fired. You feel what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
I never understood like when I was in Tallahassee and like FSU Dynasty was in effect. Like, how did a player ever get arrested?
Yeah.
Like that just should never
Like the
happen.
Jameis Winston shit,
It's
bro.
ridiculous,
That
man.
shit was
It's
whack as hell. Bro, she was hooking the man up.
Yeah.
She was giving him free shit. If anything, arrest the Publix worker. You arrest Jameis Winston. And then you arrested Peter Warwick, too.
Yeah.
When they were hooking him up.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Bro, I done had that situation. I done had homies that worked at the store and shit like that. When was in high school, bro? One of the homies worked at Ross. And when I'm telling you, he put up like a bag full of shit for 3 bags for $2.
For $2, yeah.
He'll look right up for $2, bro.
Yeah, for
You really
real.
come arrest me for this?
It's just a way of life.
I
Man.
want.
Arrest him, even though I don't want you to. But
Don't arrest anybody.
don't arrest anybody. But if anything, like,
Don't
that's
arrest me.
bullshit.
I got 2 more things. I want to get to something funny really quick. The last 2. All right.
I thought your opinions on the last issue were
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.